Alright guys, BLM here with a bit of a surprise stream. We'll see if anyone shows up. Yeah, Wallcomp's happening. Decided why not. I'll fucking stream it. Might as well play Banishers while I'm doing it, because when the fuck else am I gonna find time to play Banishers? So, yeah, we got pets. So, yeah, we'll see how all this goes. I'll probably have to turn down the audio. Dude, I hate how the menus work in this game. It's so fucking stupid. That they build games like this nowadays. They actually have assume that you're playing a PC. Yeah, I guess a Thursday stream. I guess we're doing this. Again, at the end of the day, it's I'm gonna play Banishers at some point tonight anyway, so it's I might as well just stream it, right? And just watch the wall comp while it happens, so yeah, let's do it. 100% was not planning on streaming today. I was thank fucking God it's not the pressure cooker. If it was the pressure cooker, I would have been so fucked, because I would have tried to stream it, but I was not ready to be streaming 12 to 13 hours today. I think I would have been completely fucked if that was the case. But again, we'll stream for an hour or two. Again, I'll stream until the wall comp's done, and then we'll probably I'll probably update my power ranking immediately after that, and then we'll probably end stream. But again, wall comp's gonna start soon. We're at pets. I assume it's gonna start within 15-20 minutes, right? And also this gives me time to play Banishers, which I've not been able to play. Which I'm actually I was looking this up earlier. I'm actually almost at the end, which I didn't realize, but whatever. Yeah, so comp results is the HOH result here is going to be really massive. This is essentially going to determine the trajectory of the season, I feel like. Where yeah, I mean it's insane the difference between where we were last night and where we are now. Because last night, obviously the flip could have happened. I did not think it would. But then we got it, obviously, this morning that, okay, T-Core and Chemo were saying, fuck it, we might as well do it. But even then, I thought there would be hesitancy. Even when we were getting, the campaigning and everything. I was thinking that they were going to, back down. But no, they actually went through with it. So, that's something. But probably best episode of Big Brother in forever. I legitimately thinking about it. When was what was the last truly elite episode of Big Brother? Because I think this is amongst one of the best episodes ever, right? Especially because I feel they did proper enough setup to why this happened. Mind you, could very much tell that was all at the last second. You could tell they just edited this up to last night to make this happen. But yeah, definitely. Again, it was a fun result. I feel bad for Cedric. I mean, I do. Obviously, yeah, he's an idiot for putting himself on the block and everything. But I still do feel bad for him in that spot, because he should have been good. Straight, I was actually thinking about this earlier too. It's is Cedric one of the best pre-merge players? He's probably up there. He's probably top 10. Especially when you add in the context that the reason why he nominates himself is because of there's AI Arena that could save himself. It's I don't know. I think he's definitely up there. I don't know what the power rankings are. That's the issue. It's not good for Brooklyn and Chelsea, obviously. I think very likely Brooklyn's the target this week. For if T-Core Chemo or fuck me, dude. T-Core Chemo, there we go. Get power. I think they're going to be targeting Brooklyn. Otherwise, obviously Tucker's pretty fucked if he doesn't win a comp. For half the house, I should say. I don't know where Leah and MJ are going right now. I keep on getting the I keep on mixing the names together whenever I say them. What's my pre-juror list? I mean, I remember Clay Honeycutt was number 1, right? I made a video on it. Yeah, let's look this up. Again, wasn't planning on streaming tonight. Even this morning was not planning on streaming. Straight, I probably wouldn't have streamed at all if there wasn't a wall comp. Like, okay, cool. That was a loud fucking ad. Um, yeah, Wallcomp's the main reason I'm streaming. Um, there's like mixing the Wallcomp with obviously the craziness of the episode. It was like, okay, that's definitely like enough. Oh, I think he's like I had Caser 3 on pre-jury boots, which super is not reflective when it comes to the like the final ranking I like the big ranking I did when you just take out the posters, but like swag. So like Clay is 1, Swaggy 2, Caser 3, Jason Roy 4, Rachel 5, Christian 6. I think he has to be above Christian, right? Like I would say he's probably around 6 at least. Like he fits into that like Christian David Lane like sort of spot. Um, Especially because like he's evicted where like no one actually wants to evict him. Like everyone's like super sad to be evicting him because like no one actually want him to be the one that goes out. Yeah, preachers are really bad. Is also a major factor. Um, I'm assuming we're not getting pressure cooker this season. Obviously, it would have been fun, but obviously it's a pain for production, and I just don't think they cared enough to do it. Which again, thank God it wasn't a pressure cooker. I'm not ready for like a 12-hour stream tonight. Especially because like my plan is the rush to get a 47-48 cast reaction tomorrow. So that would have been really fucked if I like stayed up for like a 12-hour stream overnight and then also tried to make that video tomorrow. Which I probably would have recorded the video midstream if that were to happen. But oh, I just like literally went around the circle. Cool. That's the great part of playing this game on stream. Oh, yeah, I did watch Round 40 this morning. I thought it was good actually. I thought it was a solid episode. It would be funny if I did that at one point. We don't know the 48 cast, which makes it even funnier that I'm doing it now. But if I don't do it now, I have no other opportunity to do it. Because like the way I see things playing out, next week will more than likely be mid-season power rank for Big Brother. I might delay it 2 weeks, but so really the halfway point of the season is 2 weeks from now. However, obviously, like typically I do it like around the time jury starts for final, like when they start at final 11, which would be next week. But like I wouldn't be shocked if we get a 9-person jury. But like technically it should be 2 weeks from now. The problem is that I'm assuming the Survivor cast is coming out 2 weeks from now. The Survivor 47 cast, like the official release. Which I think is further backed up by some stuff on RHAP. Based on like when certain things are ending. They literally said on the Summer Survivor podcast that next week's going to be our last Summer Survivor podcast. That implies to me that the week after that is obviously the cast reveal. So yeah, again, if I don't do it now, the cast is coming out 2 weeks from now. Next week is more than likely mid-season power rankings. So it's like, I don't have any other point to make the video. So we're just going to do it now. Don't really, like, and at the end of the day, it's like, I barely talk about the 48 cast anyway. Like, I barely talk about, like, the second cast anyway. So it's like, whatever. Like, it's more so going to be talking about, like, general thoughts on the current status of Survivor and then also some 50 stuff towards the end. Which I thought about adding 50 to the title, but it just felt so, like, forced in there. To where I'm just going to leave it 47, 48, but probably ideally it would have 50 in the title. But I don't know about the 8. Like, I mean, I think it's fine for like a one-time thing, right? Like, if this was like how they started every season, that would be really bad. Where the fuck am I, by the way? But yeah, if they started like every season like that, it would be bad. But for like this one time, for this like season 40, this big like season that starved more people, I think it's fine. I think it's going to lead to a weird episode, though, where we're just going to get back to back to back to back eliminations next episode. I forgot what my ballot, like, I voted, and I forgot, like, every person I voted. Like, I literally just scrolled through the list and clicked people as I went, and then at the end, like, I had, like, 13 or 14 people for each list, and I just, like, narrowed it down. I don't remember the like exact like full list. I wish they let you like see the results, but they don't. But like, yeah, I remember like specific people I picked, which like I picked a lot of like really niche people because I was like, again, obviously the big people are gonna make it on. I might as well vote for people that aren't more like that likely to make it on, in hopes that they like somehow make it to number like make it in as like the 50th person or something. Didn't want 40 people, but needed to cast a lot of people. I mean, I think what it was is that they wanted 40 people for season 40, but then also realized that, like, well, we can't actually have a full season 40 people because that'll take forever. So we need to, like, cut it down right away. Do I think MJ is better long-term prospects? I do. I still don't really have much faith in her, like, in the grand scheme of things, but I do think this is something good for her in terms of, like, it makes Brooklyn and Chelsea essentially need her more. Okay, where is this? It is over here. How likely is Mariah for 46 return on 50? Like 0%? Like literally 0. Brooklyn Chelsea hate T-Court flipping? Yep. That's not ideal. I did see that Russian Survivor. It's like the host saved somebody because she had a crush on him or something. Which is like, what the fuck are we doing on that show? Destroy those yeah, I think like in terms of current positioning, it's actually like really interesting. Where like, is Leah and Mackenzie like two of the safest people right now? Like, I think they're definitely up there. Because, like, again, Tucker's a big target. If Tucker wins some sort of comp along the way, like, I could see the target falling back onto, like, T-Core from the Pentagon side of things. Onto, like, T-Core and Chemo, at least. You got, I guess, like, Joseph's safe, right? Joseph's relatively safe. Could be Pawns, potentially. Which also, like, with Tucker, obviously, very likely winning comps, that puts them in danger. Where the fuck am I going? Where's the game want me to go? Yeah, I have no clue what the game wants me to do. Is that the best eviction episode in a long time? Probably. I can't even think of what the last one that was better. Probably like what, BB20? Rachel? And even then, I don't even know if the episode as a whole was as good as this one. By the way, also really funny that that they still like can't get the camera sorted for comps. But I just realized I didn't have the feeds up. I should probably get the feeds up. All right, there we go. What is this post? I mean, how dare you make that? Like, again, just watch my A&W video. I care so much about their sob stories in A&W. B20 Steve eviction, I mean, that's probably up there, too. Especially with Caitlyn winning at the end, too. Winning HOH. Definitely makes it better. Izzy Boot was solid. I feel like the episode itself wasn't the greatest, though, right? Like, the actual, like, lead up. Like, I feel like it was the next episode that was good, right? Where we got to see everything. Like, I feel like in the actual Izzy Boot, we didn't get to see much of it. I would have preferred a pressure cooker. I mean, ideally, yeah. But, I mean... thank God for me personally. Team Tabina or Tangela? Probably Tangela. I mean, Tangela's literally my draft team. So, probably that. What am I doing right now? Like, what does the game want me to do? Like, is this supposed to be something? Or am I... Oh, wait. That's on the other side. Is anyone dead to rights? I would say Angela's not looking great, but I guess, like, not, like, dead to rights, though. Yeah, I wouldn't say anyone's, like, dead to rights. Okay, that must... Okay, where the fuck am I going? The Joseph going there? What do you mean? Dead to rights? I think he doesn't have the greatest perception right now. I think there's definitely a world where he's able to build it up over time, though. Actually, where'd she go? Doesn't she, like, leave you where you want to go? Is Cam in trouble? Cam could be in trouble, for sure. I do think they're looking at, like... Oh, that's probably what I'm doing. But I think they are looking at Brooklyn as a bigger target. At least like, T-Core and Chemo. Fuck me. But Cam is definitely, like, a pretty expendable person at this point. And the fact that, like, after the vote happened, they weren't even sure, like, Brooklyn and Chelsea weren't even sure that, like, Cam was a vote for them. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? Because, like, they were talking about who's the third vote. Oh, that's what I'm shooting. There we go. But they were, like, talking about who's the third vote, and, like, MJ had to tell them it's Cam. The guy to Rubina survived is scared, so scared she lost AI Arena. I don't give a shit about Rubina
The whispers say
personally.
the same
I think her
things
staying makes for a
over and
better
over.
game. But as it like Rubina as a player on this season, I don't think she's bringing anything to the
I don't
table.
know. I'm drawing
Like I'll be
back.
perfectly fine with Rubina's the next boot. But again, I do think her staying definitely adds to like the split house dynamic that's forming. Like really, I think Rubina might be like my like the person on this season I care about the least in terms of like I guess like her and like MJ. Um,
That
and it
spread has
probably
seen
is in that
forks and it
mold too.
wanted for its
And
own.
Tifa Cam is in. Actually, I guess there's a lot of people, aren't there?
They never
Um,
learn, do they?
I am disappointed to lose Cedric so early though. I think Cedric was great TV. Um, and like, I think there was like some interesting aspects of him as a player to where I was disappointed to see him go. So like from a pure like entertainment standpoint, from a character like point of view, like obviously MJ would have been like the best option to leave tonight.
It's about to shoot.
Where she isn't bringing that much to the TV show. Even Rubina was like purple until like last night's episode. And like I believe Cedric has the most DRs of the season, if not is like tied with Angela, like pretty much like right next to Angela.
Why do I get ducks?
So I think from that point of view, it's also kind of surprising that he's gone so early. You rated him the safest of the 3 nominees. I mean, he should have been the safest from 3 nominees. And when he ranked them, though, like coming into the episode, because coming to the episode, no. But like yesterday, I would have said he's the safest. Like he should have been the safest.
Piss off.
Everyone's pissed at production, editing things that happen. Oh, we're talking about Challenge 40? Yeah, I've seen that. I saw like Laurel's pissed off over how like, oh, they made it seem like it was close when it wasn't even close or whatever. Which, and that's pretty Laurel of her. Quinn top 5 HOH train of all time. I mean, it's definitely one of the best of all time.
Is that the sound of a
It is funny how Quinn, like, so the way Quinn's HOH is, he's targeting Tucker. He can't get Tucker out. Tucker wins veto. His new target is MJ, which shouldn't even be his target. His target should be Rubina the entire time, but he's targeting MJ. MJ wins AI Arena. His target's Rubina. And then Rubina also doesn't even go home. And he loses, like, someone that's actually in his core alliance, someone he had a file 2 with, so. Yeah, that went great.
Perhaps it shifts and shapes.
What is this? Why is this randomly posted on this? I mean, okay, is this scooping?
Like the ooze comes from a distinct source.
But okay, like why did someone draw scooping? Like I talked about it at the beginning of this stream, but like yeah, I think Cedric's probably like at least number 6 for pre-merge players. Too, for when they do that video, I think that was after 23. I'm thinking like Amira probably makes it right. Into the top 10, and then does anyone from 25? Well, pretty much is like fucked with 25, isn't it? Yeah, like who's in consideration for 25? Like, did Mimi make it high enough to be top 10? I don't even remember. Actually, let's just look. And too, my ranking of every player is different from my actual like top 10 list, like the video I made. But yeah, let's just see what the. Oh, I opened the wrong spreadsheet. God damn it. Yeah, I believe Clay was still number 1 of the pre-merge boots. And he was what, like 130 or something like that, 129. So according to this, so if I'm going by this list, I believe the ranking is Clay, Jason, Rachel Swindler. Then I don't think there's another one for a bit. Yeah, it's a bit Swaggy C after that. Then Amira. Then Nick Uhas. Like, I would say Cedric is better than Nick. Is he better than Amira? I'd probably say so. Swaggy, I think, is a weird one. I think you could argue it. I mean, like, I think like when looking at this ranking, I think that's around where I would have him. So like Swaggy's at like 163, Amir's 164, Nick is 165. I think he's around that ballpark. He's in that grouping, I think. Um, Jared, I don't even know where Jared is. I forgot. Did Jared end up being? Yeah, Izzy's higher than Jared. Where's Mimi in this? Mimi is kind of high, isn't she? Why am I not seeing her? Like, I'm literally doing... Oh, there we go. Oh, no, she went lower. Interesting. So I put her above Jared, below Izzy? Seems a bit weird. That's the case. um, why is Jason Roy 2? I think Jason Roy played pretty well for the most part. Got outplayed by Vanessa, obviously. But still had, like, a good chunk of allies around him. Actually had, like, Vanessa initially thinking about taking out Austin for a lot of that week. Which would have been bad for her. I have to wait to watch the Big Brother episode as football. Oh, really? It hasn't aired for you yet? That's... Well, I guess what time zone are you in anyway, but...
This whole country
is
rotten to the core.
And you're just
if Kim is on 50, she plays no one game and wins. Would she be with Tony? Probably, but she's not going to be on 50. If anything, Tony's more likely to be on 50 than Kim. I think Cedric as a player has a lot of potential because his lack of game knowledge, he made mistakes. Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, I think that's a good comparison. Is DX, but obviously one that just didn't make it as far as DX. But yeah, I think it's like of a similar caliber. I think he definitely seems to have like the natural like skill for the game. I just think his like lack of game knowledge probably hurt him.
What do you think, Antea?
And Kim is not going to be on 50.
Opinion. I'm giving it to you.
I remember Kim saying, yeah, Kim doesn't want to play again. And even then, I don't think production is dying to have Kim back anyway. Imagine Kim Spradlin is on 50 and like Carolyn isn't. Imagine that's a world we live in. What's over here? Luke Kim on Star 50? I can't wait. I can't wait for Jared to be on 50. Jared should be on 50. What an all-star from Dave vs. Goliath. Imagine on 50, they're like, you know what, Davey? Like, we could put Davey on, but we would rather have Jared Fields. I don't know about necessarily, like, say he made the... Oh, cool. It's literally right here. Would made all the way to Final 8, but, like, he probably would have been, like... Yeah, he should be safe short-term, but, like, also, who knows if he just nominates himself again.
What do you think I'm doing?
Most likely first boot on 50. If he's cast, Omer. If he's not cast, like if it's like of the locks, probably like something like Jesse, or yeah, Carson. Yeah, I like Jesse Carson. Those are probably the ones that Rick Evans. Rick Evans is definitely potentially up there. That's backtracking, isn't it? Don't think we'll get any big names like Suri, Parvati on 50. I think maybe Suri. I don't think Parvati is like constantly said that she doesn't want to play Survivor again. Like, what is this? Like, why can't I climb over this? Again, didn't plan on streaming tonight. And again, like this is gonna be a long stream. Like essentially, we'll stream until the wall comp's done, which. Last year it took, what, 43 minutes or something? But I don't know. We'll probably be here for like 2 hours. And that did nothing. Cool. Mana Camo for 50? That'll be cool. I wouldn't be opposed to it. Not expecting it. And also, I'm not like dying for it either. But I think it'd be a cool person to get. Most likely first boot to return to 50, like none, but I guess like So Kim or maybe Zach. I don't know. Francesca's never saying yes. Imagine it is. Oh yeah, Reem. Yeah, Reem is a good answer. But to be fair, like it's kind of like a cheat, right? But yeah, she is technically first boot. What does the game want me to do? Not that. At least it is that way. Oh, he still wants me to investigate the area. Oh, perfect. Sarah Wilson, imagine. Mariah's not coming back. Sarah Wilson. Oh, yeah, Jelinski's probably getting available to call. What the fuck is happening in this comp, though? Why isn't it starting yet? It's been 25 minutes. Imagine like they accidentally like they start the comp, everyone just falls right away, and they just don't even start feeds before it starts.
We must fight the Lord's good fight.
Yeah, CBS doesn't care about archetypes anymore. Well, Jeff doesn't care about archetypes anymore. I'm not sure about CBS, but Jeff doesn't. Wait, is it gonna be 18 people on 50 and 6 tribes? No. I think, again, if I were to guess 50, I think it's probably going to be 20 people. 2 tribes. But it will be the first season with 2 tribes. Since, obviously, 40. If I were to guess, I think that's probably what they're going to do. Or they could do Ghost Island, obviously. That's definitely something that could happen. Reinforcements! Basically, I think they're intentionally not doing things, saving it up for it being a 50 thing. Where like, even like returning players, they're like the what was it? The CBS, the president of CBS, whatever interview they did. Like they really went out of their way to like hype up how like 50, it's gonna be the first returning season of the new era and that sort of thing. Like I feel like they're like trying to make 50 like a season of like first. To where, like, I feel like they're kind of, like, saving things like that for 50. So, like, I think, like, I think 47, 48, 49 are all going to be 3 tribes of 6. And I think they're going to, do 2 tribes for 50. Odds of USA 3? Matters when. Like, obviously this year 0. In the, like, really immediate future, I would say not that high. Oh, I still have to kill this. Okay, cool. I could see like 2 or 3 years down the road, maybe there be another one. I could also see it being... Actually, I don't know anymore. Like, I would have said if it comes back, it's going to be Paramount Plus. I think an issue with that is obviously like Paramount's a bit fucked right now. And to be fair, I think that in general just probably harms its chances of coming back. Is that Paramount's not in a great spot.
The Gibbs was so angry.
But yeah, I would say not soon.
They were affected by the use.
Answer to get tribes. I think again that's going to be one of like the things like that sort of stuff is the stuff that I'm going to be talking about in the 47-48 video. But yeah, I expect the tribe swap in 47.
This is it. This is the source.
Especially now they know they have confirmed 90-minute episodes. I think they're going to be doing more things like that. Because like the thing to remember 46 is that they didn't know that was going to be a 90-minute season. I think they kind of like backtracked a bit from 45. Does that not do anything? Oh, does that not matter? I guess it doesn't. Cool.
Something tells me this.
So I think this, like, I think 47, 48 will feel like more of a progression from 45, where I think they're gonna do a lot more similar things. So I think we'll probably get a swap. I think 1 to 2 seasons will have an auction for sure. Why can't I walk forward? Oh. Is that something I'm supposed to be hitting? Or not? Cool. Is Amazing Race Survivor gonna have 90-minute episodes permanently now? I think Survivor is. Amazing Race, it depends. Probably, like it's very likely, right? Because like obviously, they need another show that's 90 minutes to follow up Survivor. So it's like, yeah, obviously like Amazing Race is a good show for that. So I assume so. Why is Survivor's budget plummeting? Because why not? Like, if they can make the same show with the same ratings, but make it for less money, like, why wouldn't they? Is that supposed to be something? I like the challenge premiere. I've heard like a lot of like not great reception to it online. I thought it was a fun episode. I actually really liked the daily and how it was presented. Like I like that we got like I like one that it was actually like all at once. I think I would have hated it if it was like, oh, we're gonna do it in batches of like again one each era at a time or whatever. That would have been fucking terrible. But like to see all 40 do it at once was really cool. And then like it was really used to like set up all these relationships and all that sort of stuff. It's like I really liked it. Yeah, I thought it was a pretty good premiere episode. We were getting last, yeah. I mean, to be fair, like he's not actually last because like Katie didn't even bother trying. And then I think there was another one that didn't try by the end. But like still, it's like yeah, it's definitely not a good look.